So I'm thinking about positive and negative space at the moment, and negative space is where it's very big in Japanese art, where the paper shows through and it will be a part of the work, right? So you'll have like a tree kind of describing a certain shape, and then in the background there's nothing. But then, you know, what is that nothing? Is it snow, or is it sky? Is it water? And what it is kind of described by the contents of the painting, right? So in a very kind of base level, say you have a painting with a pond in it and you leave the pond blank, then the empty space becomes the pond, right? So this negative space does things. And what I like to do in my work is start with everything being just kind of white, so it's just going to be all negative space. Then cancel out all of the negative space, kind of colouring it in with colours. But then I want to reapply white on the top, so that you get this positive negative space happening again, so that like it's negative on top of positive, if you like. So these are my kind of base colours at the moment. This is the magnolia underneath. You can think of this as negative space. This is kind of being worked and not worked at the same time. I guess if it was truly negative space it would be the wood, but it's magnolia. And then we're going to have these kind of positive space on top, which is these colours. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to block out a lot of these colours again with white and push that negative space back on. So you have a layer of wood, on top of that you have the magnolia, which is a kind of a layer of negative space. On top of that you have colour, which is a layer of positive, and I want to push back on that positive and have another layer of negative space on top. And at the moment I'm really kind of thinking of these colours as something I'm going to attack and kind of work back after I've put them on. So I'm thinking, how hard do I want to work these colours, and what kind of shapes do I want to push back on? Is what I'm really thinking about at the moment. I'm thinking about maybe having, I really like this yellow, like having a yellow strip here and perhaps working that back into dots with the yellows, with the negative space afterwards. Because we've got magnolia in the painting as well, we can have different flavours of negative space, in that we'll have some magnolia and some plain white as we go. But at the moment I'm just thinking about how to finish adding that colour so that I can begin taking it away.